Please be seated. Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good morning and welcome. I'm Bill Patterson, University Secretary and Director of Governance Support. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold approximately 50 ceremonies, both in Sydney and in Shanghai. On occasion, the university seeks to honour individuals who have made extraordinary impacts upon society through the contributions they have made to the university. Today, the university will bestow an Honorary Doctorate Award and a Distinguished Service Award upon such outstanding members of our community. I would like to introduce to you the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, Emeritus Professor Paul Redmond, AM, who will be awarded a Doctor of Laws honoris causa and also deliver the occasional address, Ms. Danielle McCartney, who will be awarded a Distinguished Service Award, Professor Anita Stunke, Dean of the Faculty of Law, who will be presenting graduates. The other people seated on stage are Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens, AM, former Dean of the Faculty of Law, Emeritus Professor Jill McHugh, AO, former Dean of the Faculty of Law, Dr. Patrick Tooth, Professor Isabella Alexander, and Mr. Kurt Cheng, members of the UTS Council. Professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. I would also like to acknowledge a member of staff graduating today, Kieran Oliver Lindsay. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Livingstone, AC, our Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology Sydney duly assembled. And on behalf of the University of Technology Sydney, and before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. I'd also like to pay our respect to their elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Law. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they've received from family and friends, many of whom are with us here today. So we warmly welcome you, and together we'll celebrate the achievements of these amazing graduates. I'll now ask Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, to present a candidate for the Doctor of Laws honoris causa and a candidate to receive the University's Distinguished Service Award.
Chancellor, the Council of the University has established the award of Doctor of Laws honoris causa to be made to persons who, in its opinion, have made an outstanding contribution to professional practice in a discipline of interest to the University. Chancellor, I present to you Emeritus Professor Paul Redmond, AM. Emeritus Professor Paul Redmond, AM has had a profound influence on the development of Australian corporate law. Over the course of his career, he has made an outstanding contribution to advancing human rights, to legal education and professional bodies, and to the enduring reputation of the UTS Faculty of Law. Professor Redmond fundamentally shaped the way corporate law is taught in Australia. He wrote the foundational scholarly text, Companies and Securities Law, Commentary and Materials, now titled Redmond's Corporations and Financial Markets Law, and in its 8th edition. He was instrumental in establishing the Corporate Law Teachers Association in the early 1990s and was the inaugural president. In 2007, he was made a life member in honour of his commitment to corporate law education. Professor Redmond has contributed to numerous professional bodies dedicated to corporate law development and reform, including the Corporations and Business and Human Rights Committees of the Business Law section of the Law Council of Australia. Professor Redmond's work in legal education is renowned. As chair of the Council of Australian Law Deans from 1997 to 1999, he was integral to standard setting and to the internationalisation of Australian legal education. He has continued to contribute to numerous national and international initiatives in this field. He also pursued a social justice and human rights focus in his work. In 2014, he was shortlisted for the Human Rights Awards Law Award, and he was chair of the Diplomacy Training Program, an Australian NGO committed to advancing human rights and empowering civil society in the Asia-Pacific region. He was a founding member of the National Pro Bono Resource Centre, and he is a member of the UTS Faculty of Law Anti-Slavery Australia Management Committee. He joined UTS in 2006 as the inaugural Sir Gerard Brennan Professor, and in 2011 he launched the Brennan Justice and Leadership Program in collaboration with the then Dean of the Faculty of Law, Professor Jill McHugh. This program aims to promote a student culture of intellectual engagement with the concept of justice, alongside a pro bono ethic of service in professional legal work. There are upwards of 1,200 students currently enrolled in the program, the only one of its kind in Australia. In 2013, he was appointed a member of the Order of Australia for his significant service to the law through his contribution to legal education, professional bodies, and the community. In light of these remarkable achievements, it is an honour for the University of Technology, Sydney, to confer Emeritus Professor Paul Redmond AM an Honorary Doctor of Laws. This award recognises his lifelong commitment and vital contribution to the field of law and human rights, and setting the standards for legal education in Australia and internationally. Chancellor, in recognition of his distinguished contribution, I ask you to admit Emeritus Professor Paul Redmond AM to the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
So by the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I admit Emeritus Professor Paul Redmond AM to the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Chancellor, I present to you Ms. Danielle McCartney. Chancellor, in 2007, the Council of the University established the Distinguished Service Award. This award is made in recognition of outstanding service given to the University above and beyond the normal course of duties. Chancellor, the Council has identified Ms. Danielle McCartney as a worthy recipient of this award. As Head of Sustainability at UTS, Danielle McCartney has been instrumental in initiating and leading the university's sustainability strategy and initiatives over the last 12 years. UTS was named the 14th best performing university in the world in the 2023 Times Higher Education Impact Rankings, which assess a university's contribution to achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. UTS's strong performance in these rankings would not have been possible without Ms. McCartney's unwavering commitment to promoting the need to balance economic progress with stewardship of the environment and social justice. UTS has won more than 15 national and international sustainability awards under Ms. McCartney's leadership. Initiatives include making the food court in UTS Central plastic-free, solar power purchase agreements, embedding sustainability in the curriculum, introducing innovative circular economy waste management systems, and overall sustainability leadership. Ms. McCartney's commitment to sustainability in the higher education system stems from a belief in engaging students in sustainability and social justice in their formative years. It is this early exposure that leads to students graduating as globally responsible citizens who can positively impact their local, national, and global communities. Ms. McCartney is responsible for key strategic initiatives, including the UTS Sustainability Strategy and the Climate Positive Plan. The Climate Positive Plan builds on a 10-year program to reduce UTS's greenhouse gas emissions by 30%, which was achieved in 2021, and outlines a pathway for UTS to become climate positive by 2029, the first Australian university to make such a commitment. Ms McCartney was a key advisor in planning and delivering the UTS Campus Master Plan, a 10-year, over $1 billion program of new buildings and building upgrades. Ms McCartney led the delivery of 3 5 Green Star certified buildings and a 6-star building and fit-out, which represents Australian excellence and world leadership in sustainable buildings, respectively. Ms McCartney has a Bachelor of Architecture from the University of New South Wales and a Master of Philosophy Environmental Design from the University of Cambridge. With a technical background in architecture and extensive experience in organisational sustainability and integrating sustainability into the built environment, Ms McCartney's career before joining UTS involved providing practical sustainable design advice and direction for a range of sites, buildings, fit-outs and refurbishments. Ms McCartney demonstrates her commitment to wider sustainability practices beyond her work at UTS. She's currently a director of the Executive Board, Australasian Campuses Towards Sustainability, a member of the City of Sydney's Better Buildings Partnership Leadership Panel, and a Green Star accredited professional. She was awarded the inaugural Green Building Council of Australia's Green Star Champion Award in 2020. It is a great pleasure to recognise Ms Danielle McCartney with a Distinguished Service Award for championing practical changes that translate to significant sustainable impact. Her leadership has contributed to UTS being at the forefront of the transition towards a sustainable future, and her commitment has made a lasting impact on the sustainable practices of UTS staff and students. Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to the university, I ask you to present Ms Danielle McCartney with the university's Distinguished Service Award.
By the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I present Ms Danielle McCartney with the university's Distinguished Service Award. I now invite Professor Anita Stumke, Dean of the Faculty of Law, to present graduates.
Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Law to stand. Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Law as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Law who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
So, on behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have now qualified. Huge congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, students undertaking higher degrees by research in law are highly valued in the faculty. The research strength of the faculty is reflected in and enhanced by our cohort of high-quality research students. Investing in research and early career researchers is an investment in the future of UTS and the nation. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate receiving a research degree. The following student has graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy, Lydia McGrady, for a thesis entitled Generating Indigenous Legal Rights, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Professor Thalia Anthony, and co-supervisors, Professor Nicole Watson and Professor Robin Quiggin. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Lydia McGrady. Chancellor, We will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Juris Doctor Master of Business Administration: Adrian Sally Larkin, Master of International Commercial and Business Law, Master of Business Administration, Shrey Sehi, Juris Doctor with Distinction, Graduate Certificate in Professional Legal Practice, Ian Trevor Knight. Juris Doctor with Distinction, Sophie Christine Crow. Stella Magoulias. Michael Charles Mazengarb. Juris Doctor, Graduate Certificate in Professional Legal Practice, Mayna Lay. Ying Liu. Fei Wang. Juris Doctor Ashley Jordan Bate. Hugh Bernays McNeil Baith. Alice Evelyn Kate Best. Darian Goodell. Gemma Marie Leslie Harvey. Mohammed Shahadat Hussain. Jane Frances Hughes. Vanessa Daniela Crayman. Elizabeth Lacava. Elise McDermott. Rebecca Hannah Ng. Jazel Nunes Rodriguez. Nicola Page. Morgan Tanya Lamb Randy. Liam Moon-on Seta. Poppy Southern. Martine Martha Vagerakis. David Anthony Wiggins. Jia Tong Shu. Master of Intellectual Property, Kelly Lauren Foskett. Vinode Menon Manoharan. Danyon Munro. Alison Christina Mary Wall. June Long Yap. Master of International Commercial and Business Law, Rivelino Oriza Santos. Master of Laws, Chanapod Niva Tsaiwang. Master of Legal Studies, Wei Chien Wong. Graduate Diploma in Australian Law, Cameron Thomas Chandler. Graduate Diploma in Migration Law and Practice, George Alam. Manohari Punaji Athulathi Mudali. Fatia Guraj Bekhara. Flora Boutros. Xiong Chen. Kwang Moon Chu. Wedelin Ann Lozada Dadula. Xiaomin Deng. Cheng Wei Gu. Jacqueline Huang. Kim An Huynh. Joanne Christine Saluta Javier. Simarjit Kaur. Akram Mardini. Carlos Roberto Meza Garcia. Maria Stephanie Xingling Murphy. Shanshan Ni. Yolanda Nom Chong. Deepak Pordel. Luciana Rodriguez. Rebecca Santiago Rita Sestari. Maninda Salasala Mawa Soyesa. Hai Big Ta. Shu Yuan Tian. Chen Chen Wang. Neve White. Satya Dev Rao Yenigala. Bachelor of Communication, Social and Political Sciences, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Morwald Faiz. Bachelor of Forensic Science, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Laura Rose Shackle. Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Bachelor of International Studies, Tara Elizabeth Hunter. Rebecca Ann Robbins. Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Madeline Sherbin. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Kieran Oliver Lindsay. Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Jaya Dadwal. Nicholas Jamas Vanelli. Hugh Elliot Anthony Greaves. Patrick Jack Hardy Carney. Ryan Ross Maranik. Harriet Rebecca McLean. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Bachelor of Laws, Isabella Christine Baker. Sharika Hussain. Josh Benjamin Huckstep. Lucas Kwan. Tarek Taha. Chanel Vaughan. Bachelor of Business with Credit, Bachelor of Laws, Michael Christopher Agiotis. Martin Chong. William Barry John Green. Jacob Peter Hanna. Jennifer T. Ngoc Nguyen. Claudia Ong. Vanessa Papanikolu. William Kwok. Errol Yusuf. Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Laws, Amelia May Best. Riva Hani Ibrahim. Sadaf Nawabi. Ramiz Shakir. Renee Zalidas. Bachelor of Communication, Creative Writing, Bachelor of Laws, Graduate Certificate in Professional Legal Practice. Chao Ngok Helen Nguyen. Bachelor of Communication, Creative Writing, Bachelor of Laws, Inez Christine Murphy. Lily Kate Soma. Bachelor of Communication, Digital and Social Media, Bachelor of Laws, Jessica Bader. Emily Brunner. Jing Chen Eng. Samuel Stella. Bachelor of Communication, Journalism, Bachelor of Laws, Graduate Certificate in Professional Legal Practice, Melina Kugal. Bachelor of Communication, Journalism, Bachelor of Laws, Ava Akbarian. Charlotte Biggins. Zineb Shalibi. Amelia Grace Coe. Bushra L.K. Natasha Kathleen Elster. Isabella Kidman. Lachlan Scott Muffet Gray. Talisa Jade Ruas. Dana Rutner. Vishal Venkatesh. Bachelor of Communication, Media Arts and Production, Bachelor of Laws, Jad Al-Mazri. Jennifer Andrade. Emma Sophia Pittman. Ruvunindu Ratnayaka. Bachelor of Communication, Public Communication, Bachelor of Laws, Diploma in Languages, Berul Akbulut. Bachelor of Communication, Public Communication, Bachelor of Laws, Caitlin Ann Blackley. Claudia Trevisan Carrozza. Sarah Dingley. Kayla El Rahim. Atara Gotbi. Mia Mergler. Brianne Rigby. Isabella Rogers. Georgia Raquel Zocco. Bachelor of Communication, Social and Political Sciences, Bachelor of Laws, a Diploma in Languages, Kate Mary Nicole. Bachelor of Communication, Social and Political Sciences, Bachelor of Laws, Andrew John Bell. Emma Jade Bentley. Alan Maximilian Khan. Joseph Campbell Canning. Grace Cataldo. Jasmine Chidiak. Gillian de Guzman. April Rose Derebe de Salen. Theophilos Genus. Amina Hijazi. Susan Huynh. Erin Mason. Chiara Serena Moro. Charlotte Ann Regan. Jasmine Tai. Charlotte Tosso. Alessio Tripodi. Caitlin Trussell. Josephine Wilson. Bachelor of Forensic Science, Bachelor of Laws, Ching E. Ao Yung. Siddhant Chavan. Iman Kodmani. Jacinta Danielle Grace. Hyung Min Lee. Megan Yuet Leung. Madeline Vaz. Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation, Megha Kapoor. Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of International Studies, Jia Guo. Serena Grace Townshend. Jennifer Jia Shi Zhang. Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Languages and Cultures, Prisha Priya Lal. Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Laws, Isabella Louise Barnes. Itzia Vumbaka. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with distinction, Bachelor of Laws, Karina Isabella Rakimov. Tristan Carl Salanitro. Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Bachelor of Laws, Sarah Kluker. Bachelor of Laws, a Diploma in Languages, Arabella Cole. Bachelor of Laws, Eman Abbas. Armani Al-Skef. Hassan Alawi. Jane Julian Angeles. Yusuf Ahmad Mahmoud Ashri. Yusuf Ahmad Salma Assad. Aaron Bettler. Monique Caban Galtarosa. Laura Kakamo. Jennifer Choi. Rachel Chloe Chomik. Leia Schumann. Ashley J. DeBar. Alexandra Sarah Dadich. Kayla Madeline Dritzas. Ebony El Hiti. Rania Judah. Madeline Lysandra Lilly. Timothy Dennis McGregor. Genevieve Michelle Malcolm. Prudence May Middleton. Maya Denise Mortimer. Sophia Zara Newton. Dinali Sarithma Pahalawela. Lydia Park. Shijia Chin. Hazel Sahin. Alexander Kevin Velo. Jacob Ward. Jason George Sofiropoulos. Alice Lee Chow.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Law.
Well, on behalf of all at UTS, I'd like again to say huge congratulations to our new graduates, and just as importantly to your family and friends who've no doubt given you a huge amount of support and understanding during your time here. Finishing a degree or a diploma is a major milestone, and we don't underestimate the hard work and the sacrifices that you've made in terms of reaching this goal. But you should be very proud of yourselves, because your university is certainly very proud of you. Now, your graduation is really one of the most important moments in your life, and it brings with it both opportunities and challenges. And the opportunities have never been greater. As we know, employers hold UTS graduates in very high regard, not just because of the quality of education that you've received here, but also because of its very practical nature. But conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater. The expectations of society and the scrutiny that goes with that are already high and continue to grow. So I would urge you all to maintain the highest level of professional and personal integrity. Confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise, and they will arise, but just always remember the caution that the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour you condone. And I really want to emphasise this. We see enough now in terms of issues and behavioural issues in the workplace, and we just hope that the values that your family have instilled in you, and then at the university we've hopefully reinforced, means that you will go into the workforce and be a really positive influence. So in that vein, the opportunities and challenges are there, but also the graduation signals that you have gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and use it responsibly. Be seen to give and not to take. And I say this particularly because you're graduates of a University of Technology, and we all know that technology can be a force for good, but we do have to be alert to the unintended consequences, and even more importantly, to the intended consequences that are not benign. So you do carry with you a huge responsibility, and particularly given your law degrees, being really alert to those unintended consequences is really part of the mandate that we hope we leave you with. But of course there will be times when knowledge alone is not enough, and you will be called upon to make judgments where the answer isn't clear. Now, judgment is informed by experience, and the experience mostly gained through making mistakes. We all like to have our successes, but they're quite ephemeral. The thing that stays with us are our mistakes, but the lessons from our mistakes. And it's really important that you regard mistakes as a learning experience, not as a negative. And I've said before, if you're not making mistakes, you're probably not trying hard enough. But given that need for judgment, I would really urge that you make time for those reserves of judgment skills to be fostered. So turn off the laptop, turn off the iPhone, and just think. Think about the questions you need to ask, think about the answers that you receive, and think about the judgments that you are then called on to make. And again, I can't stress enough how crucial it is to think. We are so busy in our lives, and we're so busy with technology being everywhere and invading our personal space, quite frankly, that we're actually failing to give enough time to learn how to think and think well. Now, you're graduates, so you have really developed thinking skills, but please foster those increasingly as you go into the workplace. And give your brain actually time to do the work that we know it can do. But finally, we hope that your relationship with UTS doesn't end here today. Your career will inevitably take you to different geographies and in different sectors. But one thing that we do know is that you will have a need for lifelong learning, and UTS is certainly here to support you in all of your lifelong learning needs. So we welcome you into the global UTS alumni community. Stay involved and stay in touch, and know that the Alumni Office is your lifelong connection with UTS. So may I congratulate you all again and wish you every success in applying the skills and the knowledge that you've gained in this great institution. So really well done again. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Emeritus Professor Paul Redmond, AM, to deliver the occasional address this morning. Paul.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Dean of Law, University Secretary, members of University Council and other university colleagues, distinguished guests and graduates, your families and your friends. I too acknowledge the Gadigal peoples of the Eora Nation, on whose unceded lands we meet today, and acknowledge enduring Gadigal law and traditions, culture and connections to these lands. May I at the outset express my deep gratitude to the University Council, through you, Chancellor, for the honour of this award, and my pleasure at sharing this occasion with you, graduates of this great university. Unlike me, however, you have earned your award through hard effort and close examination. You have my respect, my admiration, and congratulations. You graduates and I, share many debts to our guests here today and to many others also. We are, in truth, but a patchwork quilt, knitted together with all those who have loved us, who have believed in us, supported us, shaped us, educated us. We honour these special others with our thoughts and deep gratitude today. Graduation ceremonies look back at what you have achieved, and that is appropriate. But then in the North American term for these ceremonies, commencements, is also appropriate, since graduation marks a beginning. American commencements are large, whole-of-university events, not faculty-based. Some commencement speeches become very famous. The novelist Kurt Vonnegut's at Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 1998 is one such. It began this way: wear sunscreen. And then he went on, if I could only offer you one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice is no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. He went on, I will dispense that advice now. Now, like Vonnegut, I'm going to offer you gratuitous advice based on nothing more than my own non-scientific experience. In fact, a half-century, slightly more in fact, has passed since I was a newly minted young lawyer like you. And for the great bulk of that time, I worked in legal education. But I've been fortunate to keep in touch with legal practice through professional committees, research projects, but most of all through former students. And so much has happened in that time. When I look back, when I went to law school, women were only a tiny minority of our cohort. They have now become a majority in law schools and in the profession itself. There were then a very few well-trodden career paths, and they've now grown in that time into diverse and ever-multiplying options for law graduates. Some new paths call for initiative, risk, even adventure. It's quite likely that most of you will travel more than one path in the career ahead of you. But not all changes in that time have been equally conducive to personal and professional satisfaction. Like Vonnegut, I want to offer you, he offered many pieces of advice. I'm only going to offer you 3. And I hope that they will help you find meaning and satisfaction in the years ahead of you in whatever you do with your law degree. First, do not doubt and do not lose faith in the importance of your legal work, its moral and its social value. This work supports the rule of law, which Sir Gerard Brennan, former Chief Justice of Australia and former Chancellor of this university, has called, I quote, the underlying and underpinning value of our society. On the rule of law, he said, all else ultimately depends. You understand how law distributes, how it exercises, and how it calls to account power. This understanding casts you in a unique social role. You also understand that justice is the oxygen that sustains a legal system. You are its promoters. You are, in truth, ministers of justice for your generation. Access to justice inevitably depends upon pro bono work as lawyers. And law's responsiveness to changing social and economic conditions depends upon the hard work of law reform. Much of that work comes from young lawyers, and as they mature into more experienced lawyers, in work in professional associations, committee work, but also just individual engagement with the task of updating law to be responsive to economic conditions and social conditions in particular. And with your knowledge of law and your status that comes with it with a degree in law, people will look to you for advice, not only in professional roles, but in community groups and also in personal relationships. Your legal work matters. Do not doubt it in whatever form it takes. Second, and will take you back to law school if you'll forgive me for a moment, can I give you a hypothetical situation? Parents of students will get some glimpse into the agonies into which your graduate has had to endure these last few years. Consider this situation. During an investigation for a manufacturer client, a lawyer learns that one of its products has a safety defect that will likely cause injury to end users. But the client is reluctant to disclose that defect in those countries where disclosure is not legally required. Now, the client nonetheless seeks your advice. What is that advice to be? Business is littered with the shattered reputations of organisations and individuals whose lawful conduct nonetheless breached an equally important norm of responsible conduct. When Rio Tinto legally blasted a sacred rock shelter in Jocoon Gorge in the Pilbara in 2020, it simultaneously destroyed the careers of several of its senior officers. I might have chosen an example from any area of legal practice. All of them call for practical wisdom as well as technical legal skills. In fact, at the moment, defamation litigation is one that comes more readily to my mind and perhaps to yours also. Now, the Chancellor has just referred to the importance of judgment that learns from experience. The prudent lawyer balances sympathy and detachment in assisting another to a better understanding of their own interests and their objectives. The prudent lawyer asks, not only is something legal, but is it the right, is it the wise thing to do in the circumstances? Developing this skill is part of the intrinsic satisfaction of legal work. And this practical wisdom is at its best when it calls for courage to speak against those intended and unintended consequences that the Chancellor has just referred to that are not benign, that might cause harm to others. This deliberative skill is essential for legal excellence. Now, this is my third point now. What is going to support you through demanding legal work? And legal work is often quite demanding. When he retired as Chief Justice, Sir Gerard spoke to a group of law students. I remember I was in the back of the room. He told them that what had sustained him through his career, through the long nights and the long days, was the belief that what he was doing was being done in the service of others. It's counterintuitive, perhaps, but a sense of service is a sustaining ideal, especially when it is also guided by practical wisdom that is conscious of the public good. I'll close with these remarks of the great American jurist Oliver Wendell Holmes. He wrote that lawyers are lucky enough, looking back, and I quote, "If we can give a sample of our best, and if in our hearts we can feel that it has been nobly done." To those graduating today and walking new paths, I wish you the satisfaction of giving a rich sample of your best and the contentment of knowing that your work is being nobly done. Equally, I wish you that same satisfaction in the other dimensions of your one precious life. Thank you for your attention, and don't forget the sunscreen. Chancellor.
Graduations are indeed among the most important occasions in the life of a university, and we are very fortunate at UTS to have some of the most distinguished members of our community speak to us. And Professor Redmond, modestly offering gratuitous advice, but I assure you advice you should listen to, has suggested guideposts for a future of the legal profession, the importance of the moral and social basis of your legal training. And we hope at UTS we have served you well. The importance of knowing the difference between the legislative and responsibility that you have, the legislative and responsibility nature of the decisions, and a belief in the service of others as a sustaining idea. As you commence your careers or continue your careers, these would be guideposts that would serve you well. And of course, remember the sunscreen. Would you join me in thanking again Professor Redmond for the occasional address?
Chancellor, guests, graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, which is one floor below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?